Bring your breath into focus. Allow it to bring your mind, body and spirit into harmonious alignment. Use the breath to calm the mind into gentle stillness. Breathe in the universal life force that surrounds, penetrates and enlightens you. Breathe out all emotional, mental and physical attachments and negative energy residue. Within your breath, you may wish to state clearly your intent and reason for your meditation at this time. This allows your guides within your proximity to have a clear understanding of your intention and subsequently prepare themselves to assist you. Let us begin. Visualize yourself upon a path. This path may take on any form you may so wish. Surrounding the path is a dense, fresh, green forest. As you bring the path into focus, you observe it extend downward, off into the distance, deep within the lush green forest. You may wish to, if you choose, to visualize yourself being accompanied by a loving pet or animal guide. Visualize yourself now walking along this downward path, and as you do, notice the scent of the trees and the plants and the flowers if you see any. Notice the sound of the nature that lives within, the birds and the bees and the other scurries of little animals. Notice how the gentle, subtle breeze causes the leaves of trees and plants to sway and dance. Visualize yourself walking down further into the dense green forest along the long, narrow path. Hear your own footsteps as you do. Enjoy the pleasant walk, fully immersing yourself into your senses. After some time, you hear the distant sound of flowing water further beyond the trees. As you walk further downward along the path, you come upon a huge clearing. The sun is shining right down into the clearing and illuminates a stone bridge ahead of you. Below the bridge you see the source of the sound of water as a calm, shallow river that runs right to left. The sun shimmers off the surface of the clear blue water. The bridge itself is wide and gives you plenty of room to cross. At the opposite end of the bridge, you observe some steps that lead up to a stone archway completely covered in beautiful green vines and leaves. At each side of the archway is a stone wall, also covered in beautiful green vines and leaves that extends in both directions. Whatever is beyond the archway is not yet known to you, and you cannot see over the stone walls. Visualize yourself now walking across the stone bridge towards the archway. As you do, you feel a distinct sensation of peace and love overcome you. With each step, you feel your old physical life fade further and further away, as if it were a distant memory. You feel you have come a long way, yet time has no meaning here, and it does not concern you. As you cross the bridge and approach the steps directly before the archway, you become aware that the view beyond the arch is somehow distorted. The view beyond the archway seems to change and distort each time you look through it. You reach the top of the steps and stand in front of the archway. The view beyond here is still distorted, but this is of no concern to you. You feel an intuitive sense of beckoning, love, and a familiar belonging ahead. You step through the arch, and suddenly all your surroundings have changed. You immediately sense a penetrating warmth that engulfs you like a loving blanket. You find yourself upon a wide path, completely covered in flower petals of all colours. At each side of the path there appears to be a long hedge, completely made from hundreds and hundreds of different flowers of all description. It is the most beautiful display of colour and nature you have ever seen. There is also a profound magical fragrance that captivates your every soul. The flowers seem to come alive with your presence, and you distinctly hear faint echoes of musical tones emanate from them. The two hedges direct you down the path. As you follow the path forward, you begin to make out a structure ahead. You immediately recognize it, for it is your dream cottage, your soul sanctuary. It is your special sacred home, away from home. It is your special secret place. You are very excited to see it here and waste no time going inside. Once inside, you visualize your surroundings just as you desire it to be. Nothing is set in stone, and the environment changes in response to your needs. You find everything you hold of value here. Everything you ever had or ever wanted is here. The architecture is as you desire, as too are the pictures, ornaments, and all of the furnishings. You will want to make your way into the main room, the living room, since you're expecting your guest any time now. Take a seat in the main room, in front of your beautiful fireplace if you so wish. Prepare the room as you wish, ready for your spirit guide's arrival. You may wish to open a bottle of wine or make yourself some tea while you wait. If your pet or animal guide has accompanied you, you'll want to let them settle. This is your sacred cottage. Nobody can or may enter without your permission. You are completely safe and at peace here. Today you have invited one of your spirit guides. While you wait, reflect on any questions you may wish to ask them or anything you wish to express. And now is the time. Silently and gracefully, your spirit guide enters the room. They appear to you in a form which you can relate to and feel comfortable with. Their presence radiates complete, unconditional love, compassion, and wisdom. Your spirit guide speaks first, introducing their name and telling you who they are. They hold a gift for you, which they place in your hands. This gift can be anything, and it will be personal and significant to you. Greet them now, thank them for the gift, and invite them to sit with you. Here is now your opportunity to ask any questions you may have and create a dialogue with your guide. Spend as much time as you need and exchange all that you feel you need to. Your spirit guide remains completely within an aura of love, compassion, and complete understanding of what you have to say. When you have finished your dialogue, at this time you'll thank them for coming and for their advice and comfort. They will exit the room and your sacred cottage as silently and gracefully as they had entered. You will be left feeling spiritually empowered, hopeful, and full of joy and gratitude. You may wish to stay here in your sacred cottage a little longer to reflect on what has been said, or you may wish to make your way back. When you are ready to leave, remembering to take your gift with you, make your way out of the cottage and back along the path of flowers. Go through the archway, back upon the bridge, and follow your way back along the path into the lush green forest. At this time, allow yourself to become aware of your physical body within the physical world. Bring your focus back into the physical world and concentrate once again on your breath. count to 5 and open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ground yourself as you need to. You can return to your sacred cottage anytime you wish. Write down in a diary or meditation journal everything you saw, felt and heard. The more that you repeat this meditation, the more familiar it will become. The more guides you will meet, and the more guidance you will be given.